So I just found this, hosted by Derek Savage. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this, shall we? Now I'm gonna put this on 360 because it lags if I put it in HD for some reason, so we'll have to do a 360 for now. So if you want to see it in HD, go watch this for yourself. So yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and watch this. By Derek Savage. Derek Savage Productions. So on a channel for kids, the third word is, or fourth word I mean, is raped.
New York girl barbarically raped by teenage gangsters. Police search for two men pretending to be cops who robbed boy in New York subway. Woman robbed at gunpoint for 10 cents. What is happening nowadays? How can you be safe?
Is that Comic Sans in italics? With a black background and white letters. Which, okay, the colors I don't mind so much, but like, okay, really? Comic Sans in italics. I think that's Comic Sans. I don't know. It's a dumb font, whatever it is. The Savage Crime Show. We recycled the same logo as Derek Savage Productions. Okay. What was he shooting at in his house? Okay, if you have that many guys in your house, why would you just stand there and slowly move the gun to the other side?
Well, hello everybody. Hi, I'm Derek.
And that's totally not green screened. Look, you can see the green in the reflection of his hair. Like, he looks like the Joker a little bit. What if he is the Joker? Gosh, just incredible.
Savage, and welcome to the Savage Crime Show.
What a creative logo you got here, Derek. That's amazing.
Hey, our objective here is very simple, and it is to keep you safe. I mean, what is happening to this world? It is getting crazy. I don't care if you live in New York, LA, anywhere between, or even if you're over in Europe. Man, I tell you what, you folk over there got it worse than we do right now. I mean,
you know, I agree that the terrorist attacks and stuff are worse in Europe, but don't you think you should address that in a different kind of way? Like, you know, Europe, you need to fix this, you know, get together. Not like, okay, listen to what Derek says. Just listen.
Between, or even if you're over in Europe, man, I tell you what, you folk over there got it worse than we do right now.
It sounded like he was laughing a little bit when he said that. With you people in Europe, you got it worse than we do. Derek, I get it, you're a patriotic guy and all, but sometimes you're just a bit too patriotic, if you know what I mean.
Now, I mean, it is just absolutely crazy. The whole world is like a powder keg. Now, one difference between our show here, the Savage Crime Show, compared to all those news shows out there, you know, they just like to sit there and complain about everything, the bad that's happening, all that. But over here, we want to give you...
And what has he done so far? Like, what has he done so far other than complain?
Solutions to help keep you.
And also other news channels, which I agree, I don't like other news channels, but don't sit there and blab on for a minute straight talking about how bad the world is. So talk about the pot calling the kettle black is what I mean.
And your family safe. That's the most important thing right there. I'm the producer of gun self-defense for women. And yes, if you read the cover right,
I'm gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna just make sure you're all safe out there. So I'm gonna advertise my new DVD. Go buy it for $9.99. We take Visa MasterCard.
right there it says
And also, see the grass here in the cover? It becomes part of the green screen, and look, you can see right through it.
for men too. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a child, what color you are, what
Yeah, even childs should have guns, I guess.
nationality, how rich or how poor you are anymore. You can be a victim of a crime. And if anyone tells you other than that, just know for a fact that they are lying.
What's going on with the buildings in the background? Like, lights and stuff are turning off like crazy. I've never seen lights go on and off that fast before. Like, this looks like time-lapse footage or something he's using in the background.
Right to your face right there. And you could tell him Derek Savage said you're a liar, because crime is rising all over the world, my friends. So stay safe. And I mean, when I was sitting here prepping for our first show, and first of all, hey, thanks for joining our first show, guys. I truly appreciate it, you know. And
That smile creeps me
I was
out.
taking notes, and my God, they just kept on adding up and adding up and adding up. I was
Yeah, he has like all 2 of his pages. That's a lot of notes.
going, where do I start? It's just so much happening nowadays. But hey, it's going to start. I'm in
Okay, 5 pages.
Hollywood right here. I'm filming this for you. And
Wait.
I'm in Hollywood right here. I'm filming this for you.
That's right, folks. Look at me. I'm in Hollywood.
And not too long ago, San Bernardino shooting. That's when a lot of this recent stuff started, you know, in San Bernardino.
Are you using an article here and not giving credit to the source? Let's see if he does that.
14 people were killed there. I mean, they were at their work party.
At their party thing.
And they got shot up by some terrorists, you know, and 14 people, many injured right there. And I mean, San Bernardino, look at that. And first of all, I want to say this. This show right here is very, very much pro-police. We think the police are doing such a great job, and God bless each and every one of you, and stay safe out there.
You know, I am pro-police myself. And I cannot believe the atrociousness in this I am seeing so far. Like, do you hear me, Daddy Derek? This is coming from a man who is pro-police department and voted for Donald Trump. And even I think that this new show of yours is garbage.
We love you. Cool Cat loves you too.
Oh my gosh. You can't even announce a news story without having to advertise your ultimate creation, Cool Cat. Daddy Derek, do you ever see CNN, and I'm not defending CNN, I don't like CNN, but do you ever see CNN or any other news organization, Fox? Do you ever see them advertising stuff like this? No! They get right to the point. Whether you agree with the point or not, at least they get to it.
Of Cool Cat. I'll tell you a little bit about that later on. But yeah, San Bernardino. Then what about, oh my God.
Watch this again. Watch very carefully when Cool Cat disappears.
Later on. But yeah, San Bernardino.
Do you see that? Okay, let me play it again at 0.25 speed. Watch very carefully. Cool Cat's there. And then... in a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Right there. Do you see that? The Savage Crime Show logo appeared at a different time than when Cool Cat disappeared. So for a few frames, there was nothing.
Then what about, oh my God. the Orlando shooting. 49 folk dead there by one crazy lunatic going in there. And I don't care if you're straight or if you're gay. I'm a straight man, but some of my very best friends in the world are gay folk. And so I don't care what you are. They were innocent folk, and that won't right. And we got to put a...
That won't right. Did you hear that, folks? The shooting in Orlando won't right. That won't right. At all.
Stop to this. You know, if more folk would have had a concealed weapons permit
Okay, the logo disappeared. Something else came up, but still, like, why did it disappear like altogether for a second?
It won't right. And we got to put a stop to this. You know, if more folk would have had a concealed weapons permit in that club, they could have shot that son of a bitch real quick there. You know, and I'm a firm believer in the concealed weapons permit. Now, in gun self-defense for women, it's not just about guns. I mean, we do...
Oh my gosh. Savage, could you please... Okay, we get it. Your trash movies exist, especially with Cool Cat. You don't need to advertise that. We all know it exists. Can you at least give us a political point without self-advertising yourself to oblivion? We've already seen this gun safety thing for women. You've already shown us this.
Do cover A to Z on pistols, on weapons, and shotguns, baby. Shotguns are really starting to escalate with women. Women, yeah, I think it's a great gun for a woman because you don't even have to know how to aim. Bam! Shoot that attacker right up there. I'll show you some splits.
You don't need to know how to aim? Is that what he said?
Women, yeah, I think it's a great gun for a woman because you don't even have to know how to aim. Bam!
Okay, sure, you might not... It's probably easier to aim with a shotgun, but to say you don't need to aim? Really? Really? And the same guy is trying to teach people how to use guns.
Bam! Shoot that attacker right up there. I'll show you some clips here. But now this film also covers mace, stun guns, karate self-defense, knife protection to get your concealed weapons permit. So this film is a thoroughly an all-around project to help teach you to keep you safe. And but the Lando was just absolutely terrible. But you know the thing is, a lot of people say, "Oh, guns this, guns that, the guns that kill." It ain't the guns that kill. I mean, I can have a gun right here. It ain't gonna kill nobody. It's gonna sit right there. It's the people that kill. And to prove that, how about what happened in Nice just a few weeks ago? That great big truck just mowed all...
I notice here he's using the CNN logo without permission. Hopefully he'll at least give special thanks like in the credits or something.
And to prove that, how about what happened in Nice just a few weeks ago? That great big truck just mowed all those people down. I mean, I heard somebody on one of those liberal TV shows talking about, oh, it's the truck's fault. How in the world is it the truck's fault for running over all those people? It was that sick person that did it. And that's what you got to watch out for. We're starting to see that one person can do a lot of damage. And it don't matter what kind of weapon they got. I mean, there's been so many knife stabbings throughout there. One guy, and I think it was Japan, a week and a half ago, killed numerous people just when he started stabbing everybody. You know, it's just, and what are you going to do? Outlaw knives? You want outlaw trucks? Huh? No, you're not. We need to start going after these bad people, and we need to give them the punishment what they deserve. You know, on Cool Cat, I got a, not me.
Oh boy, here we go. He's advertising Cool Cat again. Yeah, Derek, we get it. Like, you don't need to put this thing, like, way up on the screen here. Okay? Like, we are aware you're talking about Cool Cat even without this.
Cool Cat's got a lot of fans around the world, and I get emails, you know, especially on the gun self-defense. Well, you Americans got all those guns, all that. But now you folk over there are starting to see that, hey, the terrorism's at your back door now, baby doll. Right now, recent CNN article right here, and it was July the 31st, 2000.
Wait, so this guy does support CNN? CNN's a very liberal-based news organization, so... Why is he sympathizing with CNN again?
16. One ISIS attack every 84 hours spurs dread and anger in Europe. I'm sure it does. It's also spreading fear throughout that country right there. I heard there was a party.
Did he just call Europe a country?
Dread and anger in Europe. I'm sure it does. It's also spreading fear throughout that country right there.
Did he just refer to Europe as a country? A country.
I heard there was a party I read on Drudge Report this morning. Oh, I love Judge. Matt Drudge, I'd love to meet you someday, brother. Hey, you know, on the
Judge Report is cool. Did you see that? Judge Report is cool. Because, you know, without that, how would he ever have any clue of knowing?
Meet you someday, brother. Hey, you know, on I'd like to get you a Coca-Cola, cold beer, whatever you like, man. It's on.
He just mentioned Coca-Cola's name without giving them permission.
On me, hey, you know. In fact,
I thought this was supposed to be like a professional thing here going on. I mean, not that it isn't, or I mean, not that it is, but he's trying to act professional. So why is he going around mentioning all these names and stuff without permission? Bad example, Daddy Derek.
I heard Drudge started in Hollywood, right down the road from me here. I love hearing that, man.
Yeah, you know? Hollywood right down the road from me, because I have to let the people know I'm in Hollywood, California.
And
also, if he's such a conservative, why does he live in Hollywood again? Hollywood is one of the most liberal cities in the entire country. And you don't need to live in Hollywood to be in the movie-making business. I mean, people live all over. I mean, there's film business in Atlanta. There's a lot of that in Atlanta. Dallas. New York City. You don't need to live in Hollywood, California. Now, granted, those cities I mentioned, I mean, yeah, they are kind of liberal, but they're not nearly as liberal as Hollywood. Like, Hollywood is like one of the most, if not the most liberal city in all of the United States. So you don't need to live in the most liberal city in the United States, you know.
It's just getting bad out there. Just getting bad.
It's getting bad out there.
And
he kind of reminds me of Batman right there. It's getting bad out there. It's getting really bad.
And we need to get serious. We need to protect ourselves, our families, our kids. I mean...
And again, the thing does not appear at the same time as the cut. Did he review this thing at all before he published it? I don't think he did.
When you start seeing one ISIS attack every 4 hours, this is...
Wait, what?
When you start seeing one ISIS attack every 4 hours...
Every 4 hours? You mean every 84 hours?
Just, it's not acceptable anymore, people. Now, right here, let's get back to America. Violent crimes are rising in U.S. cities, study finds. And rapes in major cities, rapes are really just starting to escalate. People, the economy's so screwed up, they get drugged out, you know, whatever. Women are being attacked on an unphenomenal level. I mean, this is probably one of the sickest stories I've ever seen right here. This is a woman in Germany, refugee, one of the...
A woman in Germany. I thought we were getting back to the United States.
What Merkel's let in over there, all the refugee, rapes a lady, a 79-year-old woman at the cemetery while she's visiting her sister's grave. How sick is that right there, man? If she would have had a gun, she could have shot that sucker. Always.
Double tap +1? I don't know.
Just don't boom. You double tap. Bam, bam, bam. That's how.
Oh, it's a gun move, I guess. Okay. Well, I've never heard of that.
That's how special forces do it. 2, bam, 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 like that. That's how you drop your attackers, baby. And that woman right there would have been safe. 79-year-old woman got raped. How sick is that? And you know, but guys, you need to learn some basic self-defense moves. It all comes down to that. You know, I read a recent article where...
Yeah. Okay, so how many times has he advertised his movie? Like 7 times now? In 8 minutes? Not counting the intro, so that's like... The intro is about a minute, so... Or no, not quite a minute. Like, 1 point... He did it once every 1.25 minutes, about.
Women are really adapting. Well, first of all...
Yeah, okay, like, look at him.
Women are really adapting.
Yeah, he's, like, totally not reading off of a script or anything like that.
Well, first of all, gun sales have escalated throughout America at an unphenomenal rate. They're saying since Obama got elected, 7 years, the gun sales have estimated 52,000 sales per day since Obama got elected. What's that tell you right there? You know, a lot of people are afraid, and you've got every right to be afraid. So let me go in and show you. Let me show you. This is a scene where, in the thing where a lot of people seem to really love this. This is my shotgun scene right here. So hey, as they say, take it away.
So hey, you know, as they say, Derek, we get it. You're playing make-believe news station here, okay? You don't need to remind us again. And here we go again, advertising his gun safety movie. You know, he could even use this footage without openly advertising it. Like, save the advertisements for the end of the video. Don't do it during. Like have some at the end, you know, if you're interested in what you've seen here, you can find all this in the DVD. Unless he banked on people not watching the whole video through. That's possible too.
Oh, good shot. Okay.
If it doesn't take any skill to aim, why does it take this guy so long to fire each shot? Or is he really that bad?
Good. Okay, let me see it.
And take a look at the text here at the bottom. This is why you don't add white text in front of footage like this without a black background. Or, I'm sorry, a black outline. Okay, let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. Let me open up Vegas Studio real quick. And while that's loading, we'll just watch.
Show the target.
Here, show the target. I don't think you're supposed to give directions to your camera crew while you're recording. Or at least not have that in your final cut. You know, at least edit that out. Don't have that in your final cut.
Let me tell you, this time I'm going to show you the true power of a shotgun and what this bad boy can do.
Well, yeah, of course it's from this movie you're advertising. You advertise it so often, where else would it be from?
You know, I mentioned we have 3 targets, and our 3rd target right here is an average bad guy. But you notice, he's got 2 thugs with him, water bottles. So you see what this weapon can do to help.
Oh, gotta protect yourself from the big killer water bottles. Okay, so we still have this text here. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm gonna use, just as an example, let me just upload an image real quickly. Here we go. I'll use the Bliss background. The default Windows XP background. I'm sure you're all aware of it. I'm going to add a text here. Now, Daddy Derek, if you're watching this by chance, you're probably planning on taking the footage down. But, yeah, just take a look at this. Okay, so you see, I mean, you can sort of read it, sample text, but it blends in with the background, right? But there's a way to fix that. See this? Bam, black outline. I don't know why I keep saying background. A black outline. See that? Makes it so much easier. So, see how this is better than this? Not to mention, it does look a bit more professional. So, there's that. Let's get back to the video.
Protect your life.
He probably thought that the target was I hate everything. This is literally the exact same scene. Why did you feel the need to show it from this angle? Okay, Derek, I'm pretty sure the man is dead by that point. I don't think you need to run up and shoot him even more. Especially if you shoot him in the head. One bullet is enough. That's all it takes.
That's what a 12-gauge shotgun can do to your attackers. Guys, come over here. You see what this did? Wow.
Do you need to show the approach like this? Just cut to an up close. It saves time.
First of all, look at this hole. My God, it just shredded the metal right here. Wow-wee. Okay.
Yeah, you shot him, like, several times in the head. You didn't need to keep shooting.
This? You gotta get close up on that now? Look at...
You gotta get close up on that. You don't give your crew instructions in the final cut. I mean, sure, like, I guess you could record, but at least edit it out. Have the decency to do that. Seriously.
Man, this flew right through there. Look at all those shotgun pellets right there. A man is coming to do whatever to you, to hurt you.
To do whatever to you. So you could say rape in the earlier part of the video, but not here? I don't know.
This right here will save your life, ladies. 12-gauge shotgun.
Wow-wee, man, won't that...
I love how delayed his reaction is. Like, watch.
12-gauge shotgun.
Wow-wee, man.
Like, he just sat there for a solid second before he said, wow-wee!
And won't that some fancy shooting right there? And that's how you take care of your attackers. People, our website is...
Oh my gosh. We get it. Stop advertising your movie. We know it exists. He's done this like, what, 10 times now?
GunSelfDefense.com. Very easy. I hope you tell all your friends. You can get the DVD for just $12.99.
I've seen DVDs of better quality at Walmart for like $4.50.
I made it a price where everybody can afford it because I want you to have a copy. I mean, this is a 105-minute movie. I got a lot of stuff in it, but once again, it's not just about guns.
Torture.
We got different scenes in there, you know, like, well, you'll see it when you get the thing, but different scenes about how to get out of situations. And once again, it covers mace, stun guns, karate, and I got experts from every field in it for you. And
I like how you probably dragged what's his head, Eric Estrava, and Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
Also has some self-defense packages also. You know, where we got the 2-ounce can of mace where you can get your DVD, your mace. We even have the stun guns. And this is a 53 million volt right here. Woo! Every time I spark that baby up.
I would not trust Derek Savage with an active stun gun in his hand. I'm just saying.
I just gotta go, woo! I don't know if that's the Southern man in me or just the image of lighting up the bad guy, baby doll. You know, there ain't nothing the matter with that. But folk, for our first show, I don't want to take a whole lot of your time. I just want to say thank you for joining with us. I hope you come by the website. You can see the trailer, our merchandise video. Got great reviews on this project. And once again, that's GunSelfDefense.com.
Nice cut there.
My name's Derek Savage. Welcome to the first episode of the
Welcome to the first episode. Is that something you would say at the beginning of the video and not the end?
Savage Crime Show. And I want to leave you with these words right here. And these are the words that I said at the end of the project right here, and that is...
Could not even do that without advertising his movie yet again, which he's done like, I think 12 times now.
I want you all to stay safe out there. Hey, take care. God bless.
See, you advertised it right here. You didn't need to do it like 50 billion times throughout the video, okay? But again, he probably didn't think people would ever get through to the very end of the video, so that's why he probably did it. So as you can see, he disabled ratings. Let's read these comments. I can't tell if this is like a real comment or if it's... His name is Daddy Derek. Please call him by his name. Of course. Yep, I think he did. I think he called Europe a country. And we're supposed to trust this guy on his advice with guns? I mean, Derek, I'm not saying you're wrong with your gun knowledge. I haven't really seen the movie, so I'm not going to say you're wrong. But at the same time, if you're trying to persuade people into buying a gun safety video, like you did countless number of times in this video, then you should probably make yourself seem a bit smarter than that, don't you think? By calling Europe a country, you're not making yourself look very smart. And generally, if people can't trust you with common geography, how are they supposed to trust you with gun knowledge? Derek, your voice is too goofy to take you talking about rape seriously. I mean, he was kind of laughing about it a little bit. I wonder if he used iMovie. Yeah, probably. That, or actually, I think he probably used Windows Movie Maker. That's what it looks like. But I'm already safe because I have cool cats love protecting me. We believe here at Savage News, but yeah, written, directed, produced by the same guy. He probably did that for dramatic effect. Are you a Trump supporter? Yeah, Derek Savage is a Trump supporter. If I had to guess, I would say he was a Ted Cruz supporter before the primaries. I don't know if he was or not. It's just, it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Or maybe he was a Trump supporter from the beginning. I don't know. This comment right here says it all. The embarrassing dad who wants to act young and cool again, and oh yeah. Yep, that's him, alright. Oh, I love this one. Derek Savage cares about the law and doesn't even know how copyright works. Used a real story about an old German woman who got raped to advertise your DVD. I thought what was at least just as dumb, he was like, let's get back to America, and then he like immediately talks about this woman in Germany. Like, Germany is not a state in the United States of America. I mean, I could read the rest of these, but you can pretty much get the point. That was his first episode, he said. And it's probably going to be his last two. Now I'm going to go ahead and upload this to see how much time goes by before Derek Savage takes this video down. So let's see how much time goes by before that happens. This is Clear Sky Productions here. Thank you as always for watching, and have a good day. And Derek Savage, please educate yourself. Good day.